Hello guys, welcome to today's painting session. I've decided I'm going to keep working on my mum's foul play painting because I've got quite a bit of work left to do on it. So I just need to start mixing up some paints because my previous paints have already dried, and hopefully we can, you know, make some decent progress today. Probably just need mostly white, if they will. I so love these language paints. They are just amazing to work with. Never knew that. I always thought I would, you know, be trying lots of different brands, but ever since I've had this one, I'm just really happy with it. Really need to get around to cleaning my palette again though, because if you guys can see, it is pretty messy already, you know, and a lot of this paint's already dried, so I'm gonna have a lot of work getting it all scrubbed off, but for now I'm just working with it as it is because I'm lazy, you know, I don't really have a lot of time to clean palettes this morning, so it'll just have to do for now. So I'm hoping I can maybe add a little bit more speckles to the little bird over here, and that would be amazing if I could. I am actually missing one of my cloths, so I'm gonna try and just move this over slightly. Out. I think this is my watercolor things. I am so happy that I got these additional ring lights because this one that I've attached to my easel is just so lovely to work with, you know. Just great not having to really worry about it. I don't want to go too light, but I also don't want the speckles to disappear, you know? Want them to at least stand out. So we'll see. Not sure if I have the right brush here, but we'll figure it out as I go. It's probably the best one that I've got, but it feels a little frayed on the tips, which is making this quite tricky. They do look so much better as soon as they have their little spots, don't they? Just come to life. Just darker there. Because it doesn't stand out too bad against dark background. Now I can probably go a little lighter because I'm going to do wing ones. They have kind of strange patterns on their wings actually. Hello Gamer Painter, how are you? Doing some painting today, so haven't done it in quite a while. Great. It's mostly been working on the Humpty Dumpty storybook of late, so yeah, I've been extremely busy. Are those guinea fowls? Yes, they are. They definitely are. Hello, Appy Jacks. How's your morning going? Hi, Ren. Are you feeling a little bit better this morning? I hope so. Sujamaz, hello. How are you doing? So I need to go a little darker again because I'm going to do tiny specks here. I barely see him actually. I think I've gone a little too dark. I can always lighten them up. Not an issue. But I do feel like I want to go emphasize those front ones and make them brighter. I don't think it's going to let me do that right now because it's still fairly wet. can try, but I don't. You're doing great, thanks. Well, that's awesome, Rin. I'm glad you're feeling better. Do I paint with acrylics? I have before, but this one is actually oils. So at the moment, I am painting with language oil paint. So show you up here. My language ultramarine blue oil paint. One of my favorite colors. Yeah, I love that oil paint. It's a lovely consistency in it. It just works beautifully. You're well too. Thanks again for the gifted sub, Rin. Rin is so pog, isn't she? You're doing wonderful. How is my morning going? My morning is really good. Yeah, I had a bit of issues setting up my easel stuff because I didn't have enough light on here originally. So it was a bit tricky, and then I mounted an extra ring light on here so that I could properly see, because for some reason the studio is so dark today, it's ridiculous. It's just a really, a really cold day and a really cloudy day, so... Thank you, Gamer Painter, thank you! That painting is especially magical, from the stormy clouds to Mona Lisa's smile to the iconic cross-leggedness to the grassy plain. I guess it's a bit of a mix, isn't it? It really is, yeah. A bit of old world painting style combined with new world, combined with like illustration. Yeah, it's definitely quite different, I guess. Really need to try and lighten up that interior a little bit, because it's just slightly too dark right now. The colours, the composition is so loaded and sublime. Thank you, thank you. you hope your yard looks like that in a few days after nuking it with weed or grass killer. As in, you want it to look all dry and like it's coming straight out of an African savanna. I don't know. Looks a bit unkempt, don't you think? You're glad you got up in time to watch. How early is it over there, Gamer Peanut? How does the great day greet me? Well, hello, Khan. Yeah, the day's been greeting me really well. It's very cold today, but I finally managed to get some light in my studio because it's cloudy as well, so that was a bit of trouble setting up. But yeah, I had a really relaxing morning and yeah, excited to get into painting. So I'm really happy. How's your morning been, Khan? What have you been up to today? Not too early, but you don't do mornings. It's only 7:30. Wow, that is early, yeah. Well, I'm glad you made the stream, Gamer Pina. Really am. Whereabouts are you from again? Thank you, Permacito. I'm glad you like it. You looked up a tutorial to do the circle camera. You pulled it off. Thanks. Oh, that's amazing. Yeah, I'm so happy. It's not really that hard, is it? And it's really nice because, I don't know, it feels like there's more focus on the drawing, at least for me it does, you know, rather than cropping off a whole section for the webcam and, yeah, not having a lot of room for art. So I felt like, yeah, it just feels like the whole stream is more immersed on the artwork itself, I guess. But I can't touch this little bird up too much more because, unfortunately, at the moment he is quite wet. But that's alright, because I have other things that I wanted to get done as well. This cadmium yellow is one of my favorite colors. It's just so bright and happy and sunny. I love it. Yeah, it's beautiful. Look at that. That is gorgeous. Maybe it'll actually focus. Yeah, you were doing it just before. But yeah, it's gorgeous. I love it. Something that I don't know why companies can't get it right is, I mean, look at that. My paint tops, like the lids, always split. They either split or they go so tight you can't like get them off, and then they like actually break. Like the top bits break off of the middle bits. And I don't understand why can't companies just make proper lids that don't break, you know? Is it that hard? You come from Mexico, but you live in the Netherlands. Oh, right, yeah, I remember you saying that. That makes sense. You prefer it. You can still see me nicely, but yeah, the focus is on my art. Thank you. Yeah, yeah, that's what I felt as well. Because I did have like a vertical camera off to the side at first, and you know, while it was nice because you do see more of the studio in the background, I just felt like, you know, the art is really the main focus, so I wanted it that way. Many exciting things going on. Ordered a drawing tablet. Thought a ton about this and also ordered the very first thing of vinyl records. And by your favorite musical artist, no less. It felt since you were saving so much money, buying this tablet, why the heck not? And it unexpectedly came with a free CD. That is awesome, Khan. I am so happy. So do you have a record player? Because I imagine that would be a huge expense as well if you don't have one. But yeah, what tablet did you end up getting in the end? Because that would be amazing. Giacomo, thank you for the follow. Really appreciate that. So I can't make the area below that little bird too dark because, you know, essentially it's gonna interfere, so I have a feeling I need to do another layer over the arms. But then I also need to do some grass areas, so it's gonna be a bit of figuring it out, I suppose. You got the Hue on Canvas 2021. Okay. I've heard great things about those, so I'm sure you'll be really happy with it. And your youngest brother is an old soul and really into owning things that are vintage, so he has like 2 or 3 record players. So you'll just use his. Well, that is awesome, Khan. I can't wait for you to experience that. I'm sure once it arrives at your house, you're gonna be like really enjoying unraveling, you know, the packaging of the record and reading through your favorite artist stuff. Yeah, it's a beautiful experience, trust me. Sportler, hello, how are you doing? You haven't done oil in like 16 years. You forgot how long it takes to dry. I know. Yeah, that is like the unfortunate thing about oils, right? It is sad, but not the end of the world, I feel. Currently, I'm just trying to touch up as many areas of this painting as I can, because, well, I need to finalize it, and it just has a few rough edges left, so if I can conquer those, we should be well on our way to finishing this one off. You were euphoric just ordering it. Oh, that is awesome. I can assure you, record collecting is one of the most addictive hobbies, especially if you're really into a musician. You know, it's like you experience a whole different side of them. Just opening the record, putting it on the player. It's like, I don't know, it's so much more alive than just hitting play in an MP3, you know. You won a giveaway yesterday. What did you win? Congratulations on that. You're very happy with how things are progressing with this girl you were talking about the other day. Kind of made you sad though when she said she doesn't really remember the last time she had a real date. Got you thinking. You kind of want to do something special or give some thought as to what you're gonna do when you get to meet up. Come on, that is so sweet. Yeah, I mean, that would be so beautiful. You could really, really make her day. And I mean, that's the whole point, right? It's showing the people you love what they mean to you. Yeah, I really wish you well with this. I really hope it goes well for both of you and you enjoy each other thoroughly. Another thing that's kind of annoying me at the moment is the way the dust just ends here, so I need to try and bring a little bit of that up. Also just doesn't feel dusty enough, I guess. So I'm gonna have to figure that out. We'll see. Hello, hope everyone is having a wonderful day. The painting is so lovely. Thank you, Aoife. Thank you. I'm glad you like it. Yeah, this one's had just a few hours working. So, I didn't just smash it out this morning. But yeah, it's coming along really well. It's not far from being done. Essentially, the main things I'm looking to get done at the moment is probably with a lot of these shrubs, just add a little, like another layer or another dimension of highlights to them. Because I feel like they're just a little bit too flat and your eyes is kind of looking into the brush strokes more than I'd like to. So yeah, and I need to finish up the dust over here. This little bird needs another layer. She probably needs on her face another layer and possibly on her dress as well. So it does have a fair amount of work left, I guess, but not too far considering how much we've done on it so far. LZ, thank you for the follow. Please sit down and join our vampire tea party. Honestly, you still do not understand what you won. How come you don't understand what you won? You entered a competition and you didn't know what the reward would be. That is strange. That is quite strange. So I reckon this brush is probably gonna... Ooh, I shouldn't think it like that. It's gonna come loose. This brush is gonna give me probably the best dusty effect I can get, but it's just a little bit not working right now. Maybe this one's a little bit looser, so I can't get this one clean, then I may use the other, but we'll see. Did you enter in not knowing what the prize was? Well, at least you've won. I'm sure you'll find out what you've won, you know. I don't know, this This seems like it's going to be a little too dense. I think I'm going to go with the brush. I reckon. Okay. So I'll mix it up with this one and then I can use the other one. Probably a good idea. So I've got to make a nice mustardy brown. A little white and a little burnt umber, and then I can get a lovely mustardy dusty color, hopefully. Like it's just not quite going orange. Maybe I'll add just a touch of red to it, and hopefully that'll fix it up for me. We'll see. Also, in regards to music, something Sage Cornelius, a Native American violinist, told you the other day really enlightened you. He was talking about how some musicians will panhandle, accept money from people passing by shops, when these people are nothing but cons and crooks. They have their phone play music through speakers while pretending that they're playing the instrument. Maybe it's the artist in you, but that stuff drives you crazy. While there are people who work their butts off. I know, yeah, I mean, essentially, that is pretty much art theft, right? Yeah, that's not cool. That's the same as someone, you know, selling prints of an artist and they didn't even make the work. That's ridiculous. Yeah, pretty awful, pretty awful. And how sad is it, right? That kind of behavior is now discouraging you know, people like us giving money to musicians on the streets because we don't know, is it played through like an instrument or is it played through speakers? I do think that for the most part you can tell when things are being played through speakers and when they're not, you know, but still, you know, it's pretty terrible. That's getting a lot nicer, a lot more mustardy, I think. Yeah, I like that colour a lot. Okay, so now, the main thing I'm going to do is try to get it as dusty as possible, guys. That might be why you really felt it today, why you wanted to buy those records, the time and effort that real musicians put into the craft in art form. Yeah, exactly. I mean, making a record is such a time-intensive process, right? And those musicians really do an amazing job. Kind of only have like one go at this, you know? Your coworker joked around that she was going to end up seeing you on the nightly news because of how passionate and heated you were getting. Well, I think it's great getting passionate and heated about things like that, you know? I mean, it's a good cause. It's important, it matters. Not enough people that get passionate about the right things. Too many people that get passionate about silly things that are meaningless in society, right? Yeah, you like it, because sometimes you feel burnt out and low energy. Yeah, I mean, we all need a pitch in, you know, when we can, I feel like. It's really important. Morning, Pink Moment. How is your morning going? Have you had a nice cup of coffee or tea? Okay, so I need to work on the dust over here. So see if I can keep the camera not wanting to work with me right now. There we go. Yeah, getting there. Only just 7 a.m. now. That's good, that's good. How's Humpty? Humpty is... I'm almost close to being finished with the 4th page. So I need to finish up the hills on the left side and I need to add some clouds and probably then just give it a run over, change anything that needs changing, but... Oh, I need to do the bird and the girl, so there's still a fair bit of work in there, I think. But it'll get done. Probably this week I'll finish it, I reckon. We're all saying morning, like it's not 1 a.m. for you. Guess that is morning, you suppose. That is crazy, isn't it? Yeah. Crazy how, you know, everybody has different time zones around the world. Right, so I need to fix up the dust on this side as well. And I just want it to be a little bit more, like, intense, more yellow, I guess. Because I want it to look like that proper African savannah dirt if I can. Thank you for the follow, Conga Line Monkey. Really appreciate it. Please introduce yourself. Great process. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, thanks, Conga Line Monkey. I'm glad you like it. Goes and gets African Savannah sand. Sees now difference. Yeah, it's pretty, like, it's pretty vibrant, I guess. Thank you, Vantavi. Hello, how are you doing? Glad you're here. I'm just trying to make a little bit of a difference here between the sand in the that's being spread up and blown around everywhere, and you know, get a little bit of dust blowing around. Just stopping by for a bit, then we'll only lurk for today. Busy day at work. That's alright, that's totally fine. I hope your day at work goes well. Not yet, but you're considering it. Oh, you're an American artist and you love watching streams. That's awesome. What kind of painting do you do? Do you do landscape painting or do you paint people? You really should consider streaming, Congo. Conga. I really think you will enjoy that. It's a great way to pass the time, you know, on paintings that are very time consuming and, you know, require a lot of detail. So yeah, I feel like you really enjoy that. These some very relaxing tunes. Always got the hookup. Hey Neckar. Yeah, I think Pretzel's music is really nice. You know, I've been very happy with them. They're not overly intrusive. They're just in the background and lets the art speak for itself, I guess. You just leave the stream open and kind of just listen from time to time. Oh, well, that's awesome. You can still keep up with everything that way, can't you, Bentley? I used to do that as well, you know, but I always had the stream sort of minimized in the bottom corner of my screen, so I could still see what's going on. But yeah, always when I, you know, was working from home, I would do something like that and watch a streamer. Great way to make work feel less like work, you know. You're 3 weeks in and you love it. You haven't ever had a streak of continuous art for a long time. Streaming motivates you for sure. Well, that's awesome, Paint the Moment. So have you been streaming your art live on Twitch? Lurking involves leaving the stream open with sound in an active tab, so your view still counts. Most people, when they say they are lurking, just mean they are watching but probably won't be active in the chat. Yeah, exactly. My streams are so fun, even to just relax and watch. It's just so calming. Thank you, Appy Jacks. I'm really, really glad you feel that way, you know? I want them to be relaxing. So that's really good. Your physical art is usually pen and ink animals, but you're primarily 2D and 3D sculpting and printing. That is really cool, Conga. You should show us some of the stuff you make in our Discord. I would love to see. What kind of things do you 2D and 3D sculpt? Do I have a link to the music? So this Pretzel Rocks is posting whatever song is playing. So currently the last one it shared was Ocean Hotel by Miracle of Sound. You can click on the link that it just shared over there. So it's constantly posting the song that is playing on there. You try to stream daily, only a couple of hours as the little one doesn't nap long. That makes sense, yeah. Well, I'm glad you're putting some time into it and, you know, also keeping up your creativity. Your little one will be really inspired one day by all the stuff you've done. So they're just pretzels, just spelled like the food? Yes, yes, so the music gets played on a pretzel can. It's a very new kind of eco-friendly music style. The ducks at the park are free. What ducks? What ducks exactly are you talking about? You're dumb. You thought I was saying musician was named Pretzel. Oh no, no, I meant Pretzel Rocks. So, as you can, if you scroll up, you can see Pretzel Rocks. The bot is posting the latest song that's playing. So if you click on that, it also shares the name. So Ocean Hotel by Miracle of Sound. I think a lot of the really good ones on here are by Abstraction, and I've really loved those as well. Gotta go get the older one up and ready for school. So glad you could pop in again, Neckar. Beautiful art as always. Well, thank you, Paint the Moment. Thank you. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, and I hope they're not too much trouble. It spilled on my desk area. So I really need to get some light worked in here. I feel like it's just not light enough, you know. thank you for the follow, Aaron J. Bang. Really appreciate that. Whereabouts are you from? You legitimately looked up Pretzel on Spotify and listened to 3 different artists named Pretzel. Well, I hope they were good. I hope it was worth your while, Khan. Really do. But yeah, I really like Pretzel Rocks. You know, so I can get the chat transcript removed if I pay for the premium version. But in some ways I kind of like it because that way you guys can really easily see when a song's playing that you like. So I feel like, you know, it's nice. You can also then check out the artists and actually support them. So yeah, I don't know. Hi there, Pacific Northwest American boy here. Right, okay, well welcome. Are you an artist as well? Vancouver, BC, or what is WA? Because here in Australia, that goes for Western Australia, so I reckon it's not Western Australia over there. I just kind of can't feel like I'm getting a grasp on the dust on this side. It's like, I don't know. It's just not feeling like the dust on the other side is. So I'm not quite sure how I feel about it. Maybe it's a little bit too white. Not sure, not sure. Oh, Flat Wabbit, thank you so much for this sub. 3 months in a row. Really appreciate that. Thank you. So how are the bunnies today, Flat Wabbit? You were supposed to come to Vancouver before the Rona, but well, they won't let you in now. Oh no, that is unfortunate. How long do you think that will take? You're actually still up. It's 1 a.m. there. How are we doing? We're all good, Flat Rabbit. We're very good. I'm glad you have such a late night sleeping pattern so we get to actually see you. I'm glad the bunnies are good. My sister actually built a brand new cage with her boyfriend for her rabbits, and it's a lot bigger than the previous cage. It's beautiful. And we're gonna give them a nice carpeted bottom area as well and everything, so it'll be beautiful once it's completely finished. But I'm just so happy for them because she's gonna, they're very well trained bunnies actually, so every day she's gonna be able to let them rain free on the farm and come back in, rain free again. So they're gonna get lots of exercise and a great life over there because the cage here wasn't really small, but it just, you know, rabbits need a lot more than most people realize. So this is going to be even bigger, which I'm really happy about. Depends on the Canadian border, you think. Yeah, so is COVID still pretty bad over there? I would have thought with, all the vaccines you guys are getting that it would go a lot better right now. So, yeah, that's strange. Really taking a long time, isn't it? You had a couple buns out while playing tonight, painting tonight. Oh no, Flat Rabbit, I missed it. I really did. I need to, hang on, I need to open up and make sure that I am actually following you because a couple of you guys I know I have followed. Um, and it's not actually letting me open. So we are friends, but I don't know, does that mean we're following each other? Because I really would love to see bunnies. So no, it doesn't look like I'm actually, yeah, I'm not following you. There we go. So now I'll see all of your, all of your work. I'll make all of the bunny streams. You have an old friend in Perth. How are things down under currently? Getting colder, right? Yeah, it's really cold today. I actually had to go. I went to a Facebook Marketplace ad yesterday and bought myself a really nice thick jacket for winter because I get so cold in winter. And I hate to have like 50 layers on all winter because I can't move. So I was really happy. It's a lovely, nice thick one. It's getting chillier there, yeah, around 16 Celsius probably. Yeah, so today was actually between 4 degrees and 14 degrees. So it was pretty cold today. A proper winter day. But spring is definitely here. Well, that's good. I'm happy for you guys in the north that you're getting a bit of a break from the freezing cold temperatures, especially you guys in the States. I mean, you had it pretty rough this year. Friends does not necessarily mean following, you believe. Right, okay. So you gotta follow and friend someone then. Right. You meant for Neckar, but yeah, my weather probably matches ours, right? Right now, to be honest. I guess at the moment, it doesn't get a lot colder in Australia than like 3 degrees and 4 degrees in general. We have had below zero, but most of it's like -2, -3 tops. Uh, and like we do have some days in winter when it's like 0 degrees, but yeah, so the lowest that it gets today, apparently, according to the weather forecast, is 4 degrees. Awesome, totally fun to show off the bunnies. Well, I can't wait, Flat Wabbit. I really can't wait. At least now I'm definitely following you, so I know for sure, that I'll be able to. You guys have got to post some of your Twitch accounts. If you guys stream, please, share your Twitch accounts for me in my Twitch channel on Discord. Because sometimes, I meet you guys on here and afterwards, I want to go follow you guys, but it's so hard trying to find all your names and I struggle. So yeah, if you guys can post them in there, I would love to follow you. Please do. That's still pretty cold. It is, yeah, it is cold. But I mean, I think in the States and in Canada, you guys have like way below zero temperatures. We don't get that. Hi, Dark Guy. How are you this morning? I'm glad you're up. You think it snowed once in Vancouver and melted the next day. So it doesn't normally snow in Vancouver? Is there a Discord command? Yes, there is. So if you just follow that link that Streamlabs just shared, you can go and have a look, join my Discord, and please post your Twitch accounts because I want to follow so I can raid you guys. That would be awesome. You'll be sure to post in there. Have I added you on your auto host list, by the way? No, I haven't. I don't know. Let me double check if I follow you as well, Khan, because apparently I didn't. Everybody I've friended, seemingly I don't follow, so I just want to make sure now that I follow you guys, because I, like Jason and I was saying, I was trying so hard to make one of his streams the other day, and yeah, it was just ridiculous. I couldn't make any of his streams, and then I realized, oh, that's why I'm not even following him. So hopefully I can now fix that up by realizing that friending someone is not following. Vancouver rains a lot and snow doesn't stick at all. Oh, because it just melts so quickly? No, the Pacific Northwest is very mild in the winter because of all the water mostly. So how does the water change that? Thank you for the follow, Ulurg. Really appreciate that. Please sit down and join our vampire tea party. You were saying that you have me on your auto host list, so when you're not streaming and I'm on, Twitch will host my channel for you. Oh, well that's so lovely, Khan, thank you. Unfortunately, you can't stay long, but you wanted to say hi at least, and hope I have a good stream. Have a good day and night, everyone, and stay safe. Well, thank you, Notsteam. Really appreciate you stopping by, saying hello. I hope you have a good rest of your day. I'm guessing it's morning over there. You have no ocean there, so you freeze to death. Oh no. So does the ocean actually warm things up then? Hello, Grumpy Illustrator! I'm good! How are you? I hope you're well. I'm having a lovely time with this painting of mine. A little bit frustrating as well because I'm trying to... I just can't quite seem to get the right side the way I wanted to. I feel like it's just not got enough contrast, I think. And I reckon that that's why it's... You know, on the other side I had this beautiful dark grass to give me some contrast, and on this side I have a lighter background to work with, so it's much harder for me to get the same beautiful dusty look, because I can't use the same contrast and style as the other one. Water has a lower freezing point. It takes more energy to freeze water than to lower the temperature of air, if that makes sense. So all the water bodies in the Pacific Northwest make it a huge radiator and regulator. I did not know that. That is very fascinating. So you gotta go, starting to get late or early. You're not 100% sure, but you think your driver is supposed to pick you up tomorrow. Hope you don't get too chilly. Well, I really hope for you that it goes well, Kung, and I hope you have a lovely rest and a lovely tomorrow morning as well. Yeah, there we go. See, that's already getting a lot better, because now you can actually see the dust, unlike before when it was just all hidden away. So yeah, I'm really having a contrast issue here. That is the problem. But hey, we can sort out contrast issues, can't we? Hey, the birds look nice and colourful. Thank you, thank you. I wanted the Twitch links in my self-promotion channel, yes? Yeah, so either self-promotion or Twitch channel, either way, doesn't matter. I'll go follow them all. The mod thought you were cursing, you think? The auto mod? It stuffs up sometimes, yeah. It was something that you always wondered about, so you looked up why it rarely snowed in Seattle despite all the rain. Yeah, I can imagine that being quite weird, you know? You love my spider bunny. Oh, thanks, Conga. That one is from Honey Lambs, so if you type in honeylambs.org, you can find his store. He sells a lot of different, very weird, eccentric plush toys. So if you're into that kind of thing, go and visit his store. He's an amazing creator. Love his work. It was auto mod. Unfortunately, you can't use mod view on your iPad at the moment. The auto mod settings block out some words it finds aggressive, and sometimes it's very random. Yeah, it is. This channel is also family friendly. To avoid the auto mod hitting you, try rephrasing. Yeah, I mean, I think it learns over time, especially when, you know, my mods and I override certain settings, then, you know, it does add certain words to the allowed list. And you know, some words, like at first at the start, it modded the word stupid, so you couldn't even say the word stupid on here, which I think is pretty stupid, you know? I mean, not all occasions of using the word stupid is bad, so sometimes it makes sense, all based on context, right? You just wondered if the paint was metallic. No, it's not. I don't have any metallic paints at the moment, Grumpy Illustrator. So it's just normal paint. I don't know why it might look metallic. Could just be the, you know, the linseed oil I've combined that gives it a little bit of a shine. But no, it is definitely not metallic, I assure you. I feel like I'm quite happy with it. You know, it's definitely starting to look quite dusty. So that's at least 2 things tackled for the day. I do have more things to cover, but those were 2 very, very important things for this painting. Time for you to toddle. Thanks for the chats. Twitch recommended my channel and it does not disappoint. Oh, thank you, Aaron. I'm so glad you gave us a chance, you know? You came by and checked us out. Hope we see you again. Thank you very, very much for following. It's a learning computer. Yeah, it really is. It really is. I do feel like it's learning, but it's a slow learner for sure. We're probably gonna have to spend our entire Twitch days teaching this bot. But hey, something at least is better than nothing. I will just be right back, guys. Give me one moment. I'm gonna put Fazio outside because I think he wants to be free for a bit. Oh, Gamer Painter, thank you so much for the sub. Really, really appreciate that. That's so kind of you. Thank you. I think you're my 2nd sub from the Netherlands, as far as I know. So thank you very much. Glad you can support the stream. You're at 6% battery, gotta luck. That's alright. I was in the same boat recently on a stream and yeah, it was pretty frustrating, so eventually I just had to leave. Anyway, I will be right back, guys, because I have to put Sazio outside, so give me one moment. My apologies, guys. I forgot to turn the mic back on. Sorry. Good morning, Neumann. How are you? Philandrin, hello. How are you doing? Maybe I am testing you guys. I don't know. Am I? Okay, so I need to get a little bit more highlights in here. So I'm gonna try and go a tiny bit lighter if I can. This kind of music and the calm oil painting was sending you in another world. That was hypnotic. I'm so glad, Neumann. I'm so glad. Everything's fine. How am I? I'm really good. I'm really good. I'm so happy that I get to paint again today because it's been a while. I've only been working on Humpty lately and I wanted to spoil myself a bit, you know, work on painting for a while. What is the timeline for the book this is going into? So this is not going into a book. This is just going to be a painting. It'll eventually be a print on my store. So currently I've got only, I'm pretty sure, one acrylic painting on my store. The rest are all watercolor. So this will be the first, the second oil painting because I've got two other oil paintings that I'm about to add to my store as well once I finish those up. So yeah, this is a longer term project, but it'll only be a painting. Well, now that Zazu's outside, I actually consider using a little bit of glazing medium. I reckon. I don't really have anywhere to pour it into though, so I might just pour it into here. So this stuff is kind of toxic. Not terribly, but you know, you can smell the room fuming up with this stuff. So I try not to use it. Well, I never use it with Zazu in the room. I try not to use it awfully much. You can actually open. Thank goodness. But it's incredibly useful for oil paintings when you just want to do a layer over another one and not destroy the layer above it, you know? Amazing stuff to work with. Yeah, I can already smell it, so really, really happy that I don't have Zazu in here right now, because that would just be terrible. lets me, you know, retain the bottom layer without me needing to redo all those spots. So it's a very, very nice thing to work with. They make good pets. Are you meaning guinea fowl? I think they do. Thank you, Neutron. Thank you. Hello, Ma. I'm really good. Is this its Ma, or is this a different Ma? Because we have a little bit of a penguin over here, but usually goes by a different name. I'm not sure if it's you. So let us know. Do you want to stay anonymous? It's more productions. You changed the handle on every platform. Well, that's awesome. I'm so glad you've got the name you wanted. You like the new name? I do too. Yeah, Martha Pen Friend. Sounds really cool. And eventually, whatever other social you come across. It always feels so good to rebrand. It does, yeah, it definitely does. Great feeling. Okay, so I need to adjust the birds over here as well. Just want to make them a little bit more distinct. The darker areas a little darker, and the lighter areas a little lighter. You'll be sticking with this name for a while. Well, hopefully, you know, you don't want to go through all that trouble changing names and then regret it, right? And then sometimes not be able to have your old name back. You wanted to enter here and lurk a while. You're gonna watch a bunch of videos on the language you're learning and language learning in general. Well, that's really good, Ma. That's totally fine. Thank you so much for lurking. Really appreciate the support. You thought you were browsing drawing. I think it's just still set to drawing Nidamas because I usually start a painting as a drawing and then it becomes a painting eventually. So kind of transitioned into things, and you know, my previous stream was a drawing one as well. Yeah, I stream a lot of graphite sketching, as Rin said, but yeah, today is an oil painting. So if you watch my previous vlogs, those would generally all be in the drawing section. The good thing though, you were officially able to check the checkbox of writing the 1,000 most common words that popped into your head and was excited to share. But back to lurking and learning. Well, I'm so happy for you, Ma. That is awesome. You should be so proud. That is one heck of an achievement. I feel like all the little birds, except this guy on the side, needs a little bit more work. Hopefully, if I can give him just a little bit more contrast, he'll stand out a little bit better against this background. Still retain all his spots. Thank you for the follow, artist Chris. Really appreciate that. Please introduce yourself if you like. He just dropped by to say you're absolutely in love with my style and artwork. Thank you, Spencer. Thank you. Glad you like it. Put a lot of love and care into my works. It's always lovely when people appreciate it. That is awesome. That is really layering those feathers much better. Because he felt way too flat. I knew something was wrong. not anymore. Not anymore. Sure. You love my style. Thank you, Artist Chris. Thank you for following. Really appreciate having you here. Whereabouts are you from? You just noticed Betsy is back today. Yeah, we've got Betsy the Bat joining us today. She quite often does. Yeah, she was kind of absent for a while. Not today. Not today. She graced us with her presence today. Hello, Paul. How are you doing today? Glad to see you here. I definitely feel like this birdie is getting more shape, which is good. You know, we want more shape. This also feels like he's lacking something. I'm not quite sure what. Just need a tiny bit of blue work in there as well. Because I feel like it's just growing, the bird's just growing a little too brown for me. I'm gonna be where's my brush? Sure, I was using this one. Yeah, I just feel like it needs a little hint of blue. I don't want to go too blue though. So how are you doing today, Paul? You just finished your toast, now it's time to get ready to art and then school in the afternoon. That sounds awesome. What are you planning to paint? You're painting little plastic goblins from 1994 this morning, and then airbrushing with a student this afternoon. That sounds very interesting. Um, we have a model painter in our Discord channel, Def Pona. I think he's changed his name a couple times, but he paints really cool Warhammer models as well. So, sounds exciting. Sounds like you two will have a lot in common. So I can't really go over that and darken it just yet. It has to dry, and unfortunately glazing medium takes a lot longer than normal oil paint to dry. It's just one of those things. Thank you for the follow, Rusalaxo. Really appreciate that. Please introduce yourself if you like. So I'm gonna try and add, oops, wrong medium. I'm gonna try and add little white highlights to her dress with some glazing medium as well. on your PC now, so happy to see Mod View again. Well, it seems like everybody's just been really nice and behaving today, and well, we haven't had a raid, so we didn't need a shout out. So you deserved a chill day today, Rin. Been really unwell yesterday, so you deserve it. So once all of this dries, the dress area, I can go over in glazing medium as well. Thank you for the follow right this second, Fairy Fingers. Really happy to see you both here. Please introduce yourselves if you like. So I don't really want to mix up my skin color today because I reckon we can work on that a little bit tomorrow. Unfortunately, because I've painted a couple of highlights on her dress, I won't really be able to do any glazing medium over it for today. So I reckon I'm gonna have to leave it. So the only thing that I have left is adding another layer to her dress, cleaning up her hair up the top. It's a little bit blurry. And then I can add just some highlights to the grasses over here. And I reckon once I finish that, I think she's done. I think I will be very happy to, you know, put her up on my mum's wall. That will be so exciting. Hi, you're a lurk bug. That's alright. Lurk is very welcome on this stream, so we're very happy to have you. Thank you, Fairy Fingers, for stopping by. Unfortunately, it is the end of my stream today, so I am gonna go and find somebody we can raid. So let us see, who can I raid? Yesterday we raided Chloe. Hello, Dr. Kronig, sorry that you're late. We've just finished my painting, not quite finished it, but finished it for the day. You miss the streams a lot because of work. I'm so sorry, so sorry. Hi, Rusalexo. I'm good, thank you. How are you? Greetings from Finland. Very nice painting I have. Thank you. I'm glad you like it. Glad you like it. I don't think I've ever met anyone on my stream before from Finland, so you would be the first. But yeah, let us have a look. Who can I raid? Um, why are there? Oh, I always get confused because I end up seeing these recommended channels that I don't follow, and they're like right beneath my follow list, and I'm like, I don't want to follow this. I like art channels, you know. I'm into art. Um, so I'll go scroll around in the art section and see if there's anybody who could go and raid. How about we, yeah, I was just gonna suggest Freakmeister actually. Thanks, Rin. I was just gonna suggest him. I don't think I follow him though. So, because it doesn't look like I do, but somehow he's in my list, so I don't know. I'll figure it out. But yeah, let us raid Freakmeister. Very Etsy LDD style. What does that mean? We visited him before. You think he changed his name? I don't know. But I shouldn't unfollow him then, should I? In any case, I'll just refollow. But yeah, that's a good idea. Let us raid Freakmeister. And before we do, guys, this is our raid message. So if you guys can please copy and paste the raid message when we go to Freakmeister's channel. We all share this message so he can know which of us are raiders, and yeah, which of us have shared some love to his channel. So I will go and raid him. And thank you guys so much for all the subs today, for sticking by me, keeping me company during my painting process. It's a huge help. Thank you so much. I always have a lot of fun with you guys. But I will see you guys tomorrow because, yeah, we're going to do another painting stream tomorrow. So hope you enjoy your time raiding Freakmeister.